Today we got two amazing old lens here in my hands, and we got the Canon 50mm f1.8 STM, and we also have here the Canon 50mm f1.4 USM version. I think this one is actually older than this particular one, but that is not why we are here today. We're going to compare this particular lens, see how it performs in today's standard, and I mean the overall performance in case you want to pick it currently in 2023, 2024, and the year beyond. This is where we managed to find ourselves. And another problem is, I actually forgot the step-up rings for my lens. So now we're having two 50mm with no step-up rings, and I don't even know how we're going to work around this. But I mean, there's always plan B, right? We're just going to attach it to the camera and then we should be fine. So yeah, for now I'm shooting at f1.8. I'm actually having the 50mm f1.8, and we're going to shoot wide open. And I'll also try to shoot the same with the f1.4 wide open, and then we see how both picture side performs. But first of all, first thing first, let's start with the f1.8 STM version. Yeah, and we are using an older DSLR, so I can see the autofocus is just doing its own things here. I don't even know what I'm focusing on. Man, I'm honestly struggling to get this right. I don't know what is happening. Maybe because I'm too close. But let me try and step back a bit. I don't know what I'm capturing, but I just hope this works out. So at least we got something. Let's try and see if we can get something more fun than this lowly tree or lowly plant here. Okay, let's see what is happening here. 50mm on a crop sensor body is so close. It's very, very close, and yeah, sometimes you need to step back a bit. Not the best, but at least we got something. We're setting our own props. So I was thinking the STM actually got a better autofocus performance, but it's kind of hunts. I don't know what is happening, but it's really hunting. It's really struggling here. Maybe it could be the camera itself. I'm not sure. Yeah, step it back and okay, let me manual focus. Yeah, I. Okay. I'm not getting this right, man. I don't know what is happening, but the autofocus seems to hunt a lot. Maybe we can do this. I'm just going to have to bump the shutter speed. And yeah, I know that's wrong, but I don't seem to have a choice right now. So let's see. Autofocus out. Yeah, much better, much better. Sometimes you just need to break the photography rules. And guess what? I'm not the only one going through pain. I see the videographer is shaky. I think this is actually better. I like the framing. And I'm a little bit overexposed because I still want to stay at f1.8. So I mean, it is expected. And maybe we can stack this here I just hope it does not fall down. I'm not ready to break items here. I mean, these things are expensive. So let's see what we get. This looks good. I don't know if my camera is deceiving me, but it's not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad, but I think we can do better. So I still want to keep it at f1.8, but the shutter speed is what I'm messing around with. It blurs the background, like it's extremely out. It's totally out, which is kind of nice, but I think maybe enough of the photos and all that. Maybe I should also get some video samples so you guys can also see how it performs. Just bear in mind, this camera does not have any IBIS, so we should be shaking, but I guess that is to be, I mean, you should understand, right? The main thing, or the main point here, is to see how this 50mm f1.8 holds up in today's standard. So let me switch to video mode. So our ISO stays at 100 and shutter speed is 800 currently, which is very bad, but let's see if we can do something about it. I think this is the best I can do. I can keep it at 500. Motion blur, sorry, rest in peace, but you understand. So he shoots me, I shoot him. So this is the 50mm. Oh, okay, wait, I was still on photo mode. My goodness. So I'm going to shoot the cameraman, and yeah, so guys, this is what I'm actually seeing, and that is him over there, that's me. So he shoots me, I shoot him. So this is what you get out of the 50mm. I'm sure you guys do already know how it performs, but I will try to go a bit closer to him so we can see how, I mean, it blurs the background, and yeah, so it's actually doing a decent job. I mean, I do know that the 50mm 1.8 is a capable lens, no doubt. Just check how the background is. I just look at that. It's crazy. So you guys can say hi to the videographer. Yeah, personal videographer is receiving 10,000 every month. I'm going to switch back and put the f1.4 and also shoot at the maximum aperture and see how it also holds up. I think I'll also try and shoot similar shots like the way I did with the f1.8, and then we compare both and you guys will tell me how they both hold up. So let me quickly switch the lens. Oh, let me put it off. Just like the way the other one was. And we're first going to start with some photos, and after that I'm still going to put the bottle and get similar shot like we did with the first one. So photo mode, and we're breaking the photography rule, but I mean, who cares? So yeah, wow, I think the focus ring is something that you actually feel the first time. Now we're getting a lot of sunlight and it's going to affect it, but we'll see how it goes. So like I was saying, the focus ring actually feels better on this one compared to the 1.8. I think that's something that I've noticed. This one actually feels a bit smoother, and it's actually bigger than the 1.8. I think I should show you guys. So if you guys can see here, this ring is a bit tiny. It's not enough. And if you have a bigger hands, you will struggle to focus. But with this one, it's kind of bigger than this one, so you do have enough grip to hold on to. I think I like that. Back to the photo. So let's see. Massive and decent blurriness here, but I think the f1.4 does it better. So I think this looks similar like the previous shot. So I'm just going to do away with this and put the bottle as well and get similar shot like the first one. So let me get this out of the way. So we put the bottle back to where it was and get similar shot like the first one. Then I think you guys will be able to tell the difference between the two. So let me step back a bit. Okay, all right. I just hope I'll be able to tell the difference between each shot, but I guess Lightroom will tell me which is which. This is actually f1.8, my bad. So I think I need to take another one at f1.4, which the STM version does not have f1.4, so I will do much comparison on the f1.8. So let's see what the f1.4 gives us. I'm trying to new focus. I mean, shooting at f1.4 is not a joke, but I just hope this is in focus. I just hope. Come again? Of the camera you are using. Well, I just hope this is in focus, but looking here, it doesn't look like it's in focus. So on the f1.4, so you guys can see how it actually stands out. So with the f1.4, I'm not going to take similar shot. Now I'm going to take something different so you guys can see how the f1.4 actually looks. So I'll just try and capture this here. You know, I think the f1.4 actually does better with the autofocusing. I'm not sure why that is the case, but it seems like it actually performs better than the 1.8. I'm not sure. It could be the camera. I don't know, but I'm just getting some better overall performance with the f1.4 version. So I'm taking him so you guys can see. Okay. Let me take it to manual mode. All right. So I think this should be fine. I do know the background is a bit blown out, but we'll try to fix that in post. And yeah, so now I'm going to take a video on the f1.8 so you guys can also see how that holds up. Remember, the first one we shot this particular lens by using the f1.8. So now I have to shoot the other lens as well. So we're not going far, just here, nothing really crazy. So let's see. I'm just going to position this here, and just like that, I think this can stay here, and maybe we can add this funny leaves to it. It does nothing, but at least it's there. Just spice it up. You know, the crazy thing with this 7D, every little thing, you do get the overheating warning. And I think I've actually made a video about this, but it seems like there's nothing I can actually do about it. We just got the warning light, so I think I need to let it cool down a little bit. So now I'm trying to get a video on the maximum aperture, which is 1.4 on this one. And yeah, I can tell that I'm shaking. That is simply because there is no IBIS in this camera. I'll also try to see if I'll be able to stabilize it, but I don't think I can do much here. I'm shaking a lot. So this is 1.4. I'm going to get 1.8 as well, so we see how the 1.8 performs as well. So let's see. I don't know, this is a crazy comparison because obviously 1.4 is supposed to give you a better blurriness than the 1.8, but this is just a comparison, especially for people who want to grab this particular lens in today's standard. I mean, it does not really mean if you have the 1.8 you cannot get a better shot. It all depends on how you want to go, and if you are willing to spend the 3 times extra cost to get the 1.4 instead of the 1.8. So let's see. Now I'm on 1.8 and let's see what we get. The 1.4 and the 1.8 is not that much of a difference. I think it will all depend on what you actually want to do with the lens. If you need, that extra stop, then sure, you can go with the 1.4 as long as you have some extra money to spend. But if you don't have much, then I guess the 1.8, which is this particular one, it should be very fine. I'm actually tired from this crazy comparison. I need to end this here, but overall, let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you think. I do know that this is not, scientific test, but this is just a minor vlog workaround for you guys to know how everything is. And once again, I apologize for the background noise. We're going to end everything here. If you are new on the channel, hit on the subscribe button, like this video as well. Let me know your thoughts and comment in the comment section. And I guess I will see you in the next video. Stay safe. Peace.